Hello everyone, I'm Lisa and I currently have a 14 months and 11 days old baby girl named Annabelle, and I'm here to talk about pumping. There are 3 things to take note of while you're pumping. Number 1, you want to pump every 2 times per day. If you get when you first get started, when you get a little bit better at it, you can start by pumping every 4 times per day. The ideal time to pump is between 15 minutes before and after you breastfeed your baby in order to increase your milk production. Number 2 is the ideal time to pump is actually in the morning. For me, when my baby was able to sleep through the night between 8 to 9 hours, I was able to pump out between 7 to 10 ounces. For other moms that their babies don't sleep through the night, they wake up 2 to 3 hours for night feeding, they usually can pump out between 2 to 5 ounces. Number 3, you want to freeze your milk in storage bags and date it. And these storage bags are easily to be found at local baby stores or on Amazon. And some storage bags even comes with a slot where you can write down the dates, and I actually use a label maker, so I print it out and stick it on the storage bags. Alright, and there's also the rule of 4s. While you're in America, this is what we do. After 40 minutes to an hour and a half after your baby's drank the milk and she doesn't want it anymore, you want to dump out the milk. And milk usually lasts about 4 hours in room temperature, and 4 days in the refrigerator, and 4 months in the kitchen freezer. And it also lasts between 6 to 12 months in deep freezer. And also in Taiwan, it's actually more humid and tropical, so we apply the rules of 3s, sometimes even the rules of 2s. So after 20 minutes your baby hasn't drank the milk, you want to throw it out. And milk lasts between 2 to 3 hours in room temperature in Taiwan, and also 3 days in the refrigerator and 3 months in the freezer. Alright, when you want to start a bottle, you want to start off when the baby is about 1 month old. You want to give them 1 bottle every 4 to 5 days just for practice. In order to decide which your baby's gonna choose, because it's very rare that baby will pick both the bottle and your breast. Usually the baby will pick one or the other, and for our baby, she has completely rejected the bottle and she preferred the breast milk. So, and also number 3 is you want to give the baby 2 ounces just to try out in the beginning in a bottle warmer. And number 4, baby can eat between 1 to 2 ounces of milk for every 2.5 pounds they weigh. Alright, and also keep in mind that when you want to pump, you want to sanitize it very well. First, you rinse off the milk because milk gets rotten if it's not rinsed out right. So you want to rinse out the milk and then you want to sterilize it. I use Dr. Brown, and you can also order your own and put all your bottle in there and your pumps in there to sterilize it. And another thing to take note of is if you want to take the milk out of the freezer, make sure you defrost it in hot water. You dip it in hot water. After that, you can warm it up with a bottle warmer, or you can use a warm water. You can warm it up in a bowl of warm water. Alright, there's 4 different types of pumps. Number 1 is the manual pump. Medela actually has that as well. It takes out on average between 1 to 2 ounces, which takes about 20 minutes. And the second one is the single electric pump. It takes out about 2 ounces within 20 minutes. And then the third one is the pump that you rent at hospitals and through lactation consultants, and it takes out about 2 to 5 ounces while you're pumping. And number 4 is the one that I use, is pump for working moms. I'm actually not as technical, and the advantage of this is because it's not as time consuming, and it doesn't injure the mom's hands while they're squeezing the pump through manual labor. So basically I use Medela Pump and Style. Some moms use Imelda Purely Yours, and it actually comes with a lot of supplies. One comes with a little carry-on pouch you can take outside with you, and it also comes with a little blue ice cube, and two storage bottles. And the Medela pumps also have a portable charger where you can actually take to your workplace and pump at your workplace without plugging into the wall. And also these have 5 different kinds of size pumps. I started out with the medium. It didn't really fit me, so I changed it to a small. So it has small, medium, large, extra large, you name it, and comes with different knobs that goes with it. So yeah, and then something very cool about the manual is that at the back of the book you can actually record, you can actually have a pumping log where you record your session, like the time of the date that you pump, did you do a feeding or did you pump, and how long did you pump, and how many ounces you take out. And I actually have a pumping diary, like pumping journal that I kept is actually black, and instead of the pumping log. You can use either or, and let me show you how to use this. It's very self-explanatory. Basically, you want to buy, it looks like a mini suitcase, and you want to buy, before you pump, you want to buy a pumping bra. It actually hooks onto your breast very well, and then these pumps go around both of your boob, and then there are tubes that actually connects from one end to the other, from the pump to the machine, and it comes with 10 different settings from the weakest to the strongest. I usually use setting number 1. I pump for 15 minutes. I usually can get out 7 to 10 ounces in the morning and 3 to 5 ounces during the day, every 3 hours. And it has, this is where you plug it in, and this is where you stimulate the milk to get the milk pumping. Okay, so it's right here. It has different intervals, strong and small. Okay. Another tip that I actually recommend, some moms, they would actually watch videos of baby crying or laughing to be able to stimulate their body to produce more milk. Another product that was a little bit pricey, which is engineered by David Lexker, it's called the Willow Breast Pump. It costs about $479 US. If you were to pay monthly, you would be paying $43 per month. And one of its advantages is actually wireless and very quiet, and it's very comfortable on your boob. You just pretty much you slide it in your boob, and the breast pump does all the work, and it's already fitted into a storage bag, so you don't have to store it into another pouch. You just put it in your boob and it does all the work for you. So if that's something you're interested, you can also buy this product. So thanks for watching. If you're interested, feel free to drop me a question about breastfeeding or pumping, and feel free to come visit Annabelle's Mini Paradise. Thank you.